This golf ball in my hand is the most expensive golf ball that I have ever tested on this show. If you can believe it, a dozen golf balls is $250. That's right, my eyes are watering like they probably are for you, because that means just this one ball in my hand is worth over $20. Now, I've got a course that's filled with water, and I've got to say I'm kind of shaking in my boots to test these ones out. And to be completely transparent with you, I've got a lot of hesitation to think that I'm going to see $20 worth of performance gains from this golf ball. I'll tell you what, it's sure going to be fun to find out. Let's first look at the technology packed inside these balls and what makes them so special and so expensive. Attomax uses a very different material from most golf balls. It's called an amorphous metal powder. Now that is a high density, hyper elastic material. And Attomax says that that powder increases maximum distance and speed. In fact, in their robot testing up against 10 big name golf balls, their balls flew 15 to 20 yards further. So if we look at the construction of this ball, it's a 3-piece ball. On the outside, you've got an ionomer cover for high trajectory velocity. The mantle layer is going to be that amorphous metal powder. Attomax says this converts collision energy into kinetic energy very quickly. And the core is made of a material I have never heard of before either, called NdBr. So this is a very technologically advanced golf ball we're looking at here. Scrolling through the website, you can actually see that amorphous metal alloy, the chemical structure of it, very interesting, looks like a raspberry. You can see the gas atomization process. This is extremely, extremely technical. Now that technology is impressive, but it's also important to note these balls have not been approved by the USGA and RNA for competition, so I think a lot of folks will hesitate at that. But at any rate, it's time to put them to the test and see if that technology translates into yardage. Oh, look at this. It's almost scary to open this up. I don't want to damage the box. I don't want to ruin any of these balls. Let's take a look inside. That right there is a very interesting ball, and I'm not sure if the camera's picking it up here, but if not, we'll get a close up in the sun. That ball, it's kind of a matte finish, but it has this like sparkly nature to it, which is interesting. Some of them sparkle more than others too, which is fascinating. Definitely, the dimple pattern is much different from what I'm used to. Let's see if it actually works. We've got my Legato balls up against the Attomax head to head here. And what I'm going to try to do is really make sure that I'm getting apples to apples in terms of not only swing speed, but of course the quality of the strike. I want to make sure these are as central as possible, or at least apples to apples. And we'll know that by the smash factor. All right, first shot. This is the Legato. And that was a really good one. That's darn near as good as I can hit a golf ball. Club head speed is 102. Ball speed was 146. The smash factor, 1.43. The estimated carry, 234. And on my device, the estimated rollout is 260. But of course, we will find out exactly with the GPS yardages how far that went. Up next is the Attomax. Oh, it just sounded much different. Lower trajectory for sure. And I think it bounded into the sand trap. It felt much, much firmer. It almost felt like I was hitting a metal golf ball. That's a very weird sensation. The estimated carry is the same as the last one, 230. The rollout says 255. Club speed there was 103, so a little bit higher. Ball speed was 145. The smash factor was a little lower at 1.40, so maybe I didn't catch that quite in the middle. In terms of the estimated carry, 230, and with rollout, 255. So the carry number is exactly the same. In terms of rollout, the Garmin is estimating it's gonna be a little less, but we'll find out. Let's go again here. We got 2 more shots. Let's do it again. All right, shot 3 here. This is my ball, the Legato balls. That one was a little lower on the club face. I would say pretty similar in both feel as well as distance and direction to the first Attomax. That may be a good apples to apples. Now my club head speed was down there just a little bit at 100 miles per hour even. Ball speed was 144, the smash 1.44. The estimated carry 229, so about a yard less than those first 2 shots, and 255 is the estimated rollout. All right, we got one more here with the Attomax. Hopefully I catch it in the middle. I want as much as apples to apples as anyone, believe me, because I'm as interested as you and if this is legit or not. Much higher launch there. I think I caught that a little better, although it's scooted out to the right on me just a bit. Club head speed was 102, ball speed was 143. The smash factor 1.39. Now, interesting to note, the smash factor was lower on both of those shots with the Attomax than it was with the Legato. And I'm not sure if it's just the ball itself that's playing a role in that, or if it's the club face and where it hit, but I thought that was a pretty good strike there. Estimated carry on that one, 226. Estimated carry and roll, 251. Let's go find out. I can't wait. All right, so what I would say with these balls is the sound and feel is definitely different from your standard Surlyn or urethane cover feeling golf ball. This definitely sounds a little more tingy. It sounds metallic and makes sense because of the material these things are made out of, but it also feels much, much firmer. So you've got that higher pitched sound and that firmer feel. It literally feels like you're hitting something that's considerably harder than a regular golf ball. Again, can't wait to see where these things finished, but it's gonna be a lot of fun one way or the other. All right, so here we are at these balls. Now, I definitely am not 20 yards further or anything to that effect. I'm pretty much where I normally am from the tee boxes I play here at my home course. If you can see that, we're at 244 on the GPS, and we've got two balls that made the bunker, and these were the two shots I thought were really similar. This is the Legato, and it's at 246. And over here is the Attomax. This is our first Attomax. Distance is basically the same, 246, right in line with the other one. Now, these both hit the bunker, so we also lost a little bit of rollout, but pretty much pound for pound there. Now, we have one ball that's in the fairway, which is gonna be that first Legato I hit, and we've got one that's a little right of it that's gonna be the Attomax. Let's check these out. All right, we're gonna start here with the one in the fairway. Again, that was pretty much as good as I could hit a golf ball. And wind, maybe a little in our face, but pretty stagnant out here. So very normal strike for me. Legato there, 258 yards. And over here is our Attomax. Now, I definitely did push this one a little bit, but did it go further? No, it did not go further. In fact, it went just a little bit less. Now, only a yard less, and we are in the rough, so that could affect things. But all in all, I would say pretty comparable results there for that test. Now, this Attomax that I'm playing is the one for high swing speeds. We're gonna try the one that's more for normal swing speeds or average swing speeds, more swing speeds like mine. Let's do it. All right, so now I'm gonna switch to the medium balls. Now, these are recommended for a swing speed of 86 to 105. That's exactly where I live, as you saw from the first hole. So we'll see if this makes a market improvement. I've only got 6 of these balls, a half a dozen, and at $20 a piece, I do not wanna lose them. But as you can see, this is blue, and it has that same metallic reflection to it. Dimple pattern looks the same as well, but the blue color will tell you this is for the medium swing speed. Let's give it a shot. All right, again, just so everything's apples to apples, this time I'm gonna hit the Attomax balls first, all right? We'll go Attomax, Legato, Attomax, Legato. Here we go. Ooh, that one felt, for me, considerably better. And that seemed to go a long way. Club head speed was 100, ball speed was 147, smash was 1.46. That's the first time we've seen it up like that with the Attomax, and my estimated carry there, 235, although by eye it looked a little better. Estimated carry and rollout, 262. All right, here we go, we're switching to the Legato. All right, up next is the Legato. I hope I can hit one as good as I hit that one. Yes. A little right of where the Attomax went. Should still find the fairway as well. Club head speed down just a touch there, 98. Ball speed 142, smash 145. Estimated carry 223, carry and roll 248. Attomax up on the plate. Oh, that feels so much better. It's not nearly as hard feeling as that high speed ball. Club head speed 101, ball speed 141. That means the smash was 1.40. Estimated carry 222, carry and roll 247. One more Legato. Oh, that's another good one with the Legato. A little higher trajectory there, which is nice. Club head speed 98, ball speed 131, smash 1.41. Estimated carry 216, but I think it's gonna be better. Estimated carry and roll 240. Boy, I can't wait to see where these ones ended up. We've got 4 balls in the fairway here. They're all pretty close. These 2 are a little bit longer over here on the left. This is the first one here. This is a Legato. This is 257 yards, pretty good for distance. Like I said, I hit all 4 of those shots really nicely. There's one that just got the rough just by a tad. I mean, that's like, I don't know, is that an inch? An inch into the rough? That's a very solid shot. That was my first legato, 265. Very nice. But that means these 2 balls, which seem to be a little bit longer by eye at least, are going to be our Attomax. First one here, this is dead center. I believe this is the first one I hit, 266. So it did beat it. It only beat it by a yard. That's kind of surprising, but it did beat it. And it is in a little better spot as well. Now remember, the swing speed was about 2 mph difference with that shot as well. So this one though, a little bit further, 268. That's our other Attomax, left side of the fairway. As you can see, nice spot to be here on this par 5. So the Attomax beat it there, and it beat it by a few yards, especially if you go 255 to that 260, what was it, 268 shot? That was considerable. But is it $18 worth of difference? That's the question that we've all got to answer for ourselves. And so far, I'm not seeing anything that's completely blowing me away. But I will say this ball is absolutely more suited to me and my swing speed, and it had much better results there than our first test. All right, we're gonna go now to the slower swing speed ball. Now again, this isn't the best ball for me, but it could be the best ball for you if your swing speed is 85 and lower. It'll be interesting to see how they perform. So now on this test, we're gonna look at the slower swing speed balls. Now these are gonna be for your 86 mile an hour and slower, and they are just a little bit different looking than the others as well. They're not quite as metallic. They're actually a little bit more matte, same dimple pattern, and now you've got the orange color here. So you got orange for slower swings, you got blue for your medium swings, and you've got your fast swing speeds there in the yellow. Let's give it a shot. All right, on this hole, we're gonna go legato first, then we'll switch over to the Attomax. Pretty good one, but that's heading towards that bunker we were in before. That bunker loves me. Clubhead speed 99, ball speed 142, the smash was 1.43, the estimated carry 223, carry and roll 248. All right, up next is the slow swing speed Attomax. Oh boy. Well, first of all, I yanked it. But that one felt, again, more like the high swing speed ball, which was a much firmer feel to me, and this is supposed to be a softer feeling ball. Very interesting feeling. It's hard to explain it. Clubhead speed was 99, ball speed 137, smash 1.37, estimated carry 211, carry and roll 234. We're switching back to the legato. Hopefully we hit a couple good ones here. I hit that one just a touch low on the club face. It's gonna be a decent result in the fairway. Clubhead speed 99, ball speed was 138, smash was 140, estimated carry 215, estimated carry and roll 239. We're going to the second and final slow swing speed Attomax. Let's see if I catch this one in the middle. I did. That's a nice high trajectory there. Clubhead speed was 101, ball speed 145, smash 1.44. The estimated carry is 231, carry and roll 257. That's gonna be the best of the bunch, I think, but it'll be interesting to see those last two, the last legato, last Attomax, to see where those things ended up. All right, familiar spot for us here today. We're back in this fairway bunker now. We've got 2 balls, and this one's the legato at 237, which means our Attomax beat it out. And it had to take a little more sand too from where it entered into this bunker. It beat it by 2 yards. 3 yards. No, 2 yards. Garmin is being a little wacky today. 239, there's our Attomax. 2 yard difference. Let's go to these 2 balls though. There's a considerable difference here. All right, we're gonna walk over here to the right side here. It is just slightly in the rough by about 2 yards, maybe 3 yards. And what do we've got here? This is the legato at 236. Now I do want you to remember, I thought I hit that just a little lower on the club head. This one was definitely a little bit more central, but this is gonna be an extremely much better result. We're walking up here and our G80 is telling us 254, so that's the best of the bunch there. 254 Attomax. All right, so I'd say a much more sizable difference there with the slower swing speed ball. But I gotta say, all in all, the ball that's supposedly meant for me, which is your medium swing speed ball, their medium ball, that definitely feels the best. Seemed like it had the best trajectory. and I think overall would be the best ball fit for me. So we're gonna do another test here, head to head. We're gonna get to one more hole here. We're gonna see if we can really catch a couple of these dead in the middle and get the best apples to apples we can. Let's do it. All right, final test here. I'm hoping this is definitive. So I'm gonna use the ball which I think is best suited to me. That is going to be the blue Attomax. And we're gonna see if we can squeak out $20 worth of value out of this ball. Let's do it. All right, first ball up is gonna be the Legato. Now I'm hoping I get similar swing speed, similar smash factor. That's my aim. That is a pretty good one. Just a little right side of that fairway. Club head speed was 101, ball speed was 139, the smash was 1.38. My estimated carry was 217, estimated carry and roll 241. See what we do here with the Attomax. Oh, very similar line. That's got a little bit more draw to it. It felt better coming off the club face. Club head speed was 100, ball speed was 143, the smash was up a little bit there, 1.43. Estimated carry was 226, carry and roll 251. All right, shot 2 Legato. All right, club head speed there was 101, ball speed was 144, the smash was 1.42, good number there. Estimated carry 228, estimated carry and roll 254. All right, second Attomax here, the definitive test. A little lower trajectory, kind of on the same path as the second one. So again, I like apples to apples. That's gonna be pretty close. Club head speed was down just a touch there again though. 98 miles an hour. I've swung too many times here today, I think. Ball speed 144, smash good one, 1.46. Estimated carry 227, carry and roll 253. Let's go find them. All right, moment of truth. I am as excited as you, I promise. Okay, first ball I see here is an Attomax. 251 is where this one is, 252 now. It is dead center of the fairway. We'd have 85 yards into this pin. There's two way up there and there's one over here on the right. That ball right there, by the way, had the smash factor that was a little lower than the others. Here is a Legato 263. Good number there for distance. We are in the rough, but this is a dog leg right, so we just basically blew past the fairway. Two balls up here. This could be very, very telling here for our test. Oh boy. 276, we're getting the distance. That's a Legato. Now 277, that means the Attomax beat it. And that's up here, looks to be a considerable ways. It's not 20 yards, but it's 286. And that's about 10 yards further than a Legato hit. Very similar part of the club face, and maybe even with just slightly less swing speed. Wow. I was not expecting that, especially after seeing the first test there. Do you think the Attomax ball is worth the extra expense? I'd love to know down below. I'm gonna leave a link down in the description for you to check them out. I think this technology is fascinating. And I think if you've got a really consistent swing, I think you could squeak out a few extra yards with these balls. I don't think we're gonna see 20 yards longer, but I do think you'll catch a few extra yards and it may be worth it to you. Let me know down below what you think if you've tried the Attomax. I'll catch you back here next time on another edition of Let's Play Through.